Hey guys, Dale Jr. and I are in the Dirty Mo Media studios for another round of Bless Your Heart. We're on vacation this week, so we're going to film this ahead of time. We have a fun game to play. But we're going skiing with the girls over spring break.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited. We have mastered putting on all of our gear.
What?
And spent some time in the
We
snow.
have?
Well, the girls and I
yeah.
So I'm excited for just an adventure that's not the beach, because this is going to be fun for everybody.
I just have to say, I learned how to snow ski a couple years ago, and I'm pretty good with it. I don't really need to do it anymore, but I'm hoping the girls want a tube. If they ski, they ski. We'll ski. I'll ski.
There's some night tubing that it's like
I'm
glow in the dark kind of thing.
I'm not eager to go down.
You're going to après, is what you're saying?
I don't know. I'm not eager to injure myself.
You're not going to injure yourself.
Brad Keselowski, he went skiing. Broke his leg.
He probably went too hard. We'll just do the easy things. We're going to be with the kids. It'll be fine. You can just hang out at ski school if you want. Drink some cocktails.
I'm just going to watch them. I'll do whatever the kids are doing. If the kids are skiing, I'm skiing. If the kids are tubing, I'm tubing.
Sure. We're going to go snowmobiling too.
We're doing whatever the kids are into.
Okay. Well, I think it's going to be a great trip. We have a very simple drink this week. This is the orange creamsicle sipping cream by Sugarlands. And it is ice cold.
Fantastic.
Dale's favorite.
Tastes great.
So if you haven't already, check out highrockvodka.com and you can get the store locator and figure out where near you can find High Rock and any of the Sugarlands products. Also, remember, you must be 21 years or over and to drink responsibly. We have exciting news, too, about High Rock. We have mini bottles now, and we have, is it 1.75? We have a handle coming out soon, so we're really excited about that.
What do you guys call the little bottles?
Airplane bottles.
I just call them minis.
Okay, because I've heard people call them nips.
What?
No, I'm not doing that.
I'm with Dale. They're airplane bottles.
Nips?
Yeah.
No, I feel like nips is reserved for only one thing.
Yeah.
And you know what that thing is.
Yeah.
No, it's a mini.
Okay. I'm with
airplane
you guys.
bottles. Thanks for that, Travis.
Anytime.
We have a game to play. Travis,
Yep.
do you want to tell us what the game's about?
First time we're playing a game this year, and it's called How Hardt Is It to Pronounce?
How hard is it to pronounce?
Yes, and so if for the listeners, the words will be in the description, because the word will be up on the screen for Dale and Amy. And we're going to see how they pronounce it.
Go ahead.
I'm going to let Dale go first because he's got the more fun dialect accent.
Yeah, let's get there we go. Dulce de leche.
Dulce de leche?
Dulce de leche.
What is that? Do you know what it is?
Sounds French. What is it?
Amy, do you know the word?
It's dulce de leche.
Dulce de leche. Dulce de leche.
What do you think
I
it
saw a
is?
video on Instagram where this girl called it douche de louche. And she's got an Australian accent. She's like, douche de louche.
Yeah.
If that's close. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
And it's a dessert, right?
It's a dessert, yes. It's like, I think caramelly. Leche is milk, so I think it's caramel. What's that one, Ralph? Next word is...
The next word.
He's just shaking his head. He's like, nah.
I don't know. Asia.
Asia?
Yeah. Asia.
Oh, you almost had it.
It's pretty close. It's acai.
Acai.
Yeah.
All right.
You know those frozen fruit bowls? It's purple. It's like purple sorbet, basically.
Yeah.
And then you get all the fruit on top of it. That's an acai bowl. All right. The next word is...
Facade.
Facade. That's right. Good job.
Scroll back up, man. Put it on the screen.
I don't want you prepping.
It doesn't matter.
Do you know what a facade is?
Latavia. Latvia.
There you go.
Latavia.
Sorry, I did. I see it backwards.
You see it backwards?
Latvia. Yeah, I see it and I think Latavia, but Latvia.
Latvia.
Mm-hmm.
That's a place, right?
Yes.
It's country.
It's a country.
Yeah, I've learned that. Sousvad.
Sousvad. No, it's sous vide.
Sous vide? Oh.
And it's a cooking method.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever had food cooked with a sous vide?
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a fine art to be able to do that.
The
so like
steaks that you have if you cook it with a sous vide will be the best steak you ever have.
Just like super tender?
Because you can pick the temperature and it's going to be exact.
Oh.
And then you just throw it on to sear it at the end. And I act like I'm done this. I've never had. My friend has and can.
And do it at home?
Yeah.
That's
he has
pretty
a sous vide
cool.
at home and crushes it.
Crushes it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that feels like that would be easy. No, I have to try that out. Next word.
Bruschetta.
Oh, bruschetta. He came out with it fast.
That's one item that I hate.
It's bruschetta, right?
I don't mind eating it.
It's like Italian salsa, basically, right?
Sure. I just don't like because the balsamic goes on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
You don't like balsamic vinegar?
No, you lose me there.
Ooh, I could drink that. Dale likes vinegar too.
I'm good with that. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
good with it. Let's go to the next word.
He's
Come on.
waiting anxiously.
Gyro.
Gyro.
These aren't hard.
That's not what it is.
Oh, gyro.
It's a euro.
It's more like hero,
Hero? No, gyro. I mean, this is gyro.
which is a Greek food. It's like a lamb wrap.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Or what's this here sauce? Worcestershire. That is one of the hardest words to say.
Moussaka.
You did it. Moussaka.
You crushed that one.
I don't even know what moussaka is. Is that food too?
It's I think it's like a Greek meal. It's with like
The couscous and
there's like dough on both sides, but then like hamburger meat or something in the middle of them or something like that.
Quinoa.
I used to think this is quinoa too. It's quinoa.
Quinoa. Ah.
Dale hates quinoa.
I mean, it's useless.
It's useless.
Does anyone
Falls
really
into
like
the
quinoa?
useless category. Useless foods.
Epitome.
Epitome. Nailed it. Daled it.
Gnosi.
Gnosi? Gnocchi.
Gnocchi. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a good food.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
food.
And so that's the words we got.
Dang, all right. We did it.
Nice.
I
think
did all
you,
right.
You did all right.
Yeah.
Douche deluge.
When you said Latavia and then Amy sent me the douche deluge, I was like, okay, I think we've
We've got a game.
got a game here. I will say to some of these words, they're like French or whatever. That's usually where they get people.
Yeah. We should put some like actual standard English words in there. We screw some words up in our language all day, every
Yeah.
day.
Are there any words that you just always?
He always says signal instead of signal. It's a signal to Dale.
Signal? How does he say it?
Signal.
Signal.
Oh,
Instead of a signal, like turn signal,
yeah.
it's a signal.
Signal. He's always done that.
I've
Signal.
always done that. Signal.
Hmm.
Like sing a word. I get it backwards. I put the in the wrong place or something.
He gets that from his mom.
Yeah.
She used to say Virginia and Famosa.
Yeah.
It wasn't a mimosa, it was Famosa.
Instead of Virginia, it's with an F.
Yeah,
Virginia.
My grandma would
Virginia.
say Cincinnati
Oh,
and
yeah.
Washington.
Washington. Kenny, our bus driver, he washes the clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I'm
still does
like,
that.
no, it's Washington.
He's Washington.
I don't know where you get that from.
He'd probably be really, she'd be able to say Worcestershire really well then too.
Oh, yeah. Be able to crush that one. I'm trying to think if there's any words that I mispronounce.
People say that I say like Toyota
Mm-hmm.
funny,
Chevrolet.
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 But I get Toyota. People talk about how I say Toyota on the broadcast.
Yeah, there's a little. How do you pronounce OIL?
Sorry?
Ohio.
No,
Ohio.
how do you pronounce the word OIL?
Oil.
OIL?
Oil.
Oh, oil.
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 Got to change the oil.
Yeah.
Oil.
That was ridiculous. I had to
Oh,
look up at
Amy.
the sky to try to visualize what
Amy.
OIL was.
It's like Ohio, and I'm like,
Like, what? Did you see the hockey? I just watched his speech at the end.
yeah.
The USA Olympics, and like his teeth were all smashed out. That is
Funny.
something else.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't wear mouthpieces.
That's a great question. I mean, I feel like that sport in particular, it should be a standard issued.
He might have had one
right?
in.
You
No,
think he had one
He
in and
might
still got
have.
him knocked out?
I mean, that puck coming through or
No, it was
whatever
a
hit him.
stick.
Stick,
That-
whatever. I'm just saying he still can get your teeth knocked out even if you got a mouthpiece in.
That one was broken in half.
Oh,
That
it's
was
probably
what hurt my
been broken
feelings the
before.
most.
It's probably been broken before.
And he didn't even miss any playing time.
No.
I would have been out of commission for a week.
Yeah.
I cracked my tooth on New Year's, and I'm like, all the entire weekend I didn't do anything.
Because it hurt your feelings so bad, or did it actually
It just
physically
bothered
hurt?
me. And even with like, I put dental wax in, but I still just didn't want to do anything.
Yeah.
Dental
if I chip,
wax?
Yeah, if you ever have like a chipped or cracked tooth, buy dental wax, and you can cover up the cracker. So if
Just
you
to
need
keep it
time to
from
get
hurting?
to the dentist,
Yeah.
yeah.
if I chip a tooth, nothing in the world can happen next until I go get it fixed.
Yeah, so you're like Travis.
Like I can't. If I chip a tooth, I'd cancel everything until
Life is permanently canceled
Yes.
until it's fixed.
I call my dentist and I'm like, all right, I'll be there at 6 a.m. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'll come as early as possible. I'll get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't give a shit. I am getting this fixed, and there's nothing happening until that's taken care of.
Are you like that if you have a cold too? Like if I have a cold, like I baby that cold, and I'm like,
I mean, he used to be like that, and now since we have kids, he knows he can't. Yeah. Like he can't just cancel life and lay on the couch.
Yeah.
I give him all these. I give him a stack of vitamins. And I'm like, swallow this and get going. And so they do work.
Yeah, we did get real sick last year where we were both in the guest bedroom.
Yeah, so I got it first.
Shut down for like days.
It had to have been the flu. I got it first, then Dale ended up with it the week later. So at least it was
rough.
just one at a time. We weren't both out of commission.
But it was so nice. Amy was like, you just lay here, don't do anything, just rest.
I know how bad I felt. If I hadn't gotten sick first, I would not have had that much mercy on him.
You serious? I'm just going to get to lay here?
Oh, yeah.
You act like you're always in trouble and like you don't get to do anything fun. Man,
I do feel I am very sick, but this is super cool. I'm just taking a vacation. It's like a staycation.
It's a staycation.
Yeah.
Getting service.
Yeah.
Meds, water.
Damn, it was awesome.
Humidifier. Yeah, I had all the things
bounced right back. Got back up out of there about 3 days.
Mm-hmm. That's what it takes.
Yep. Well, let's do some Ask Amy.
Let's do some Ask Amy.
All right, so first question comes from Tara, and she says, would you rather always be hot or cold?
Ooh, I think I'd rather always be hot. And
I think hot. Yeah. I mean, neither one are great.
Hot, I grew up in South Texas. Hot, I feel like I could acclimate to and get used to.
Cold would be always annoying.
Yeah, it would. Because you literally can't get rid of that.
And you're bundled up.
I don't know, you can't mentally. No, I mean, you could bundle up. Is that allowed?
But then you're like.
But then you're bundled up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're wearing all these things. I would just rather be warm.
What was it like for you when you moved to Kentucky and had to deal with cold weather?
It was terrible. So I moved 2000 and I went to Kentucky 10 days after I graduated high school. I didn't even have a coat.
Well, that was a quick move.
I was just like, I want to get out of this tiny little town I live in so bad. I signed up for summer classes and just went. And I didn't even have a winter coat. So like 8 a.m. classes in Kentucky, when it got cold, I didn't go. I got kicked out of English because I didn't go enough.
Well, why didn't you buy a coat?
I don't know.
Like, it's not like winter classes was 10 days. Like,
it's not like I didn't have an idea that it should get cold. Yeah. I just wasn't like, I don't know. I just didn't have a coat. And so I didn't go to class. I didn't deal with it very well is what I'm saying. I'm like, I ain't going outside. It's too cold for me.
That was always the worst is wintertime walking to class. Yeah. And you're just like.
And yes. And English was all the way across campus, 8 a.m. I mean, a lot of bad choices, to be honest. Typical freshman year.
That's also where you got to be clever with like the scheduling. Like never go too early, never too late.
I thought if I get my classes done, then I have all day. I can get a job, I can do my work, whatever I have to do for class. And that didn't really work out very well. And so I from that semester on, after that semester, I just did classes like Tuesday, Thursday, and I didn't do anything on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. That was the smart way to do it.
I once had Tuesday, Thursday also, and it was the best because you get a 4-day weekend. Tuesdays, okay, you're back. And then Thursdays are kind of tough, but you're like, just get through the day, and I get 4-day weekend.
Mm-hmm. Very smart.
It was probably my favorite. And I always just avoided Friday classes. Never schedule a Friday class.
That's right. Nobody wants anything on Friday.
No. Next question comes from John and is, how do you handle when accidentally cussing around the kids and then they want to start saying those words?
What's funny is like Dale and I stopped. When I was pregnant with Isla, we used to cuss a lot. We just like Dale, the F word was like a filler word. You know what I mean? And so when I was pregnant with her, I remember telling Dale, we have to stop cussing now or try to phase that out now because otherwise it will be too hard. And so we did a good job of that. And I feel like when Isla was little, there wasn't any cussing going on. And then when Nicole came, we both kind of gave up. And every once in a while, I feel like I was the first one to slip up in front of the kids and say a word. But they haven't tried to repeat it, luckily.
Yeah, so I think right now they're 5 and 7, and we're still pretty cognizant of it, but we're a little more careless these days. And I will ask if I slip up, so I might be on the phone or something.
This happens this week.
And Isla might hear it in a conversation I'm having with somebody, and we're driving to school or something, and I'm like, Isla, did you hear any words in there that were bad words? And she'll go, yeah. And I'm like, all right. Just so you know they're bad words. You know, I don't want you saying any of those.
You'll have like a rational conversation about it?
Like it'll be like the word or something like that. And I'll say, Kylie, in that last sentence I said, did you hear a bad word? She goes, yeah. And I'm like, all right, as long as you know it's a bad word, you're not supposed to say it. You can get older, you can say it, but you can't say it till you're older.
Yeah. Well, they're not allowed to say like dumb or stupid or anything like that. They're not allowed to call each other names like that either.
We call them out when we hear them say just stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, so we're pretty particular, but
they think the word but is so funny to say. So they'll like add that onto the end of something that's normal just to make each other laugh.
Yeah. And
I remember I was visiting my aunt, and in their town was a physical dam.
Uh-huh.
And so I thought it was so cool that I could use that word. I'm like, can we go see the dam? I want to see the dam.
Damn, I want to see the dam.
And I was just using the word over and over again. I thought I was like, I got away with one, found a
being
loophole.
Sneaky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Cuss words really aren't that great, but there's a couple of them that feel good to say, like the F word. It just does. I was on the phone with speakerphone with Dale the other day. I was picking up both of the kids from school, so they're both in the back seat. And he calls. I think he was here all day. Was it Tuesday? No, it was Monday. Whatever. Yeah. He was here. He was coming home, and he's like, "What's going on this evening?" I was like, "Well, I have bunco." And the first response, without any hesitation, was, I'm like, "You're on speaker."
I don't think I said it that loud, that energetic. I just went.
It was that loud in my speakers in the car.
Yeah. I was like, because and then I said, dude, it seems like you're doing that every week. She's like, it's been 6 weeks.
We didn't even do it last month because of the snow and the ice.
I'm like, really? God, it feels like it's every other week. It's so big. You know,
if I have a 1-2 hour dinner, he's like, oh man, she was gone forever. Because the week before we had our fantasy football league Christmas dinner where we crown our champion. Yeah. We had to push that off too. So we finally did that the week before.
Yeah.
He's like, you're always gone.
But she's like, the kids are in here. I'm like, oh, shoot. Sorry.
Yeah, it was too late. Yep. But neither one of them have tried to say that yet. I can't believe that Nicole hasn't, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like that's coming.
We've gotten lucky. Yeah, it is coming.
The funniest thing also is if a kid can't pronounce a word and instead they're cussing.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to say like frog and they're saying
Yeah.
Like that's always
Do y'all
funny.
remember the first time your parents got angry with you for saying a cuss word?
Yeah, I didn't ever want to have those conversations. Like I was scared enough of my dad, but he never had to he said he gave me a spanking once when I was pretty little because I was getting into something and not listening. And he said it broke his heart just as much as it made me sad. He never did it again. But I never really stepped out of line too much either. I always told him where I was going. I always minded the rules. Yeah. I didn't ask for too much. Like my sisters were not the same, especially Katie. At one point during high school, because she and I butted heads too and we didn't hang out in the same crowds, I was like, you're doing this shit all wrong. Like you just have to tell them where you are and they won't make you come home at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
She's like, I ain't telling nobody nothing. I'm like, it must be a second kid thing because I've seen it and heard it, so many times. But she wouldn't listen to anybody, and she got in a lot of trouble.
I'm a little worried about your grandma, though, with you're going to get in trouble this episode with all this cussing. Amy.
I know. I hope Granny doesn't pay attention.
Has she called to complain about your cussing yet lately?
No, but she likes to do it when we're in person.
Okay.
Yeah, she likes to make sure that she can embarrass me in a group setting.
That's funny.
Our next question is, how do you think Dale would have been like as a prom date?
Oh,
wow.
Terrible.
He would have been very quiet. I know how our first date went, and that was when he was an adult, an accomplished adult. You know what I mean? He probably would have been like,
what did we
this
talk
cute
about?
little nerd.
What did we say on our first date?
Nothing. There were no words except for, it's time to go.
I don't believe that.
We sat in this Mexican food restaurant that was an old church.
It's still there.
Do you remember? Well, it's changed restaurants though. This was more of
it's still a restaurant.
Was a higher end, not Tex-Mexy. Yeah. And so we sat down and ate, and we ordered soup. I got black bean soup. Dale got corn chowder or something, and then we both ordered meals. And he ate his soup, and then he ate mine because he thought mine would taste better. So he ate his first, and then ate mine. And then when we got our plates, he inhaled his food. If you don't already know that about Dale, he really does not even taste it. It just all goes down in one big gulp. And then at the end of that, I had 2 or 3 bites. He stands up, puts $100 down on the table, stands up, and is like, all right, it's time to go. I was like, are you kidding? Are you kidding me? He's like, no, let's go. Straight face, not smiling. And then the whole time we sat there, it was just super awkward. Like, I don't know what to say to him. We've been hanging out a little bit, but I didn't have like a list of questions. And it was just weird. He just, gazed at me like I've said he does. He just stared at me and then ate my food and was like, it's time to leave. And there was no food in his apartment, the little loft that that he was living in when the house was being built. So there was no snacks in there, nothing to eat. I was pretty hungry.
Dale, would you have brought a corsage to Amy as a prom date?
Probably.
Did you go? You didn't go to the prom?
No. I blame it on racing, but I was...
You weren't racing yet.
No, I mean, I was racing at 16. I was racing at 15. I just didn't... I mean,
You just didn't really want to do it.
There was a couple girls that I would have asked to the dance or whatever, but they all had boyfriends. Most of them had boyfriends, didn't even go to school. They weren't even boys
really?
that went to the school we were at.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of schools around South Iredale and all that, and you'd have this girl that you liked, and she'd be dating a boy at another school or whatever. So, I don't know. I had friends that were girls, but I don't know. I just...
So as a guy, you just can't go to the prom by yourself. You just can't just go just to hang out and...
No, you did not go without I didn't think that you went... We had dances, right? And so at the dance, everybody would come by themselves. But the prom was for...
Dates.
That's the way... For couple dates. Yeah, that's the way it was working in my brain.
Yeah, I probably would have felt the same.
Did you ever have the Sadie Hawkins dance where the girl had to ask the guy?
Yes, I loved that. So in Texas, we dressed up like hillbillies too. Like you wore just like
you're dressed down for the
bandana plaid. Like the guys wore jorts. Like it was played up, very costumey, and so that was so fun.
What's this called?
Sadie Hawkins.
Who? Sadie?
Sadie Hawkins.
Yeah.
Yeah, was
They didn't
another
do that.
dance where the girl asked the guy.
Yeah, they should have done that back in the day. That would have been nice, and maybe somebody would have asked me.
Oh,
I was short. I wasn't this thing you see sitting here today.
You weren't the specimen you are now.
Yeah, I was little.
You were probably cute and sweet back then.
But not
shy.
No, yeah, I was all those things, but not the guy you wanted to take to the dance.
Oh,
Yeah, I was shorter than all the girls.
really?
I was probably 5'3" when I got my driver's license at 16.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really get tall or taller till I was a senior.
Yeah.
I entered high school 4'11".
4'11"?
Yeah.
I was 4'11" as a...
Wow.
Yeah, 13. I was 4'11" as a freshman, I suppose, right before I got my license.
When did you sprout up?
The next probably 16 months, just
like over the
foot.
first couple of years you did?
From that 15 to 16 range, just boom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
took
that's
off.
just the difference between girls and boys. I was full grown at 12.
Yeah.
I thought for sure I was going to be tall, and then I stopped growing. I was so sad. Like everybody, like you go home for the summer, and then you come back to school, or you just you get out of school for the summer and you come back to school, and everybody else had sprouted up, and I was like, dang it,
I was
this is
sad
it for me.
Through all of my high school years, thinking that I was going to be
Tiny,
like 5'8" was going to be the high as I got.
yeah.
But luckily, I got decent.
Well, for a guy, it's probably a little bit different. Being a girl that's petite's not so bad.
Yeah, guy, you don't want to be under 6 feet. I feel like is like the
Under 6 feet.
Yeah, I feel like that's the line of
That's tall.
that you want to reach.
Well, you'd love that. I think I don't know. I feel pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty.
Dale's not quite 6 feet, is what he's
I'm
saying.
not quite 6 feet. I'm 5'10" and a half, but I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah,
Good to know.
I don't go around like TJ going, "Damn, I wish I was taller." Sorry, TJ.
Just,
Does TJ
took
say
it
that?
straight.
TJ took a stray.
Does he say that?
No,
You can tell he's exuding
I
that.
just thought he'd enjoy hearing that joke.
But he's thrilled.
Yeah.
The general is going to be real mad about that
anytime
analysis.
you want to get TJ, just do a height joke. You got him. This is very sensitive.
Well,
Or, rag on Buffalo.
yeah, the height thing though, I feel like you can't control it, so I don't want to always.
Yeah, that's not fair. It's cheap.
Yeah, but it's TJ. So there's sometimes where you just don't care because you're so mad at him.
That's true.
And he deserves it.
Yeah. I'm not saying just walk around doing height jokes on anybody that's short. This is TJ we're talking about.
Dale used to call me little legs.
What?
He called me Four Eyes when we first started dating.
No,
he
I
called
did
me
not.
Little Legs. Yes,
Little
you did.
legs?
Yeah.
Dale.
Because I'm petite.
Little legs?
Yes. At one point,
I
you
do
said
not
that to me out
remember
loud.
this.
It's the only time in my entire life I've been called that.
Little legs is fine because that's like I feel like he's saying it from endearment, like being funny. But
He was
Four
trying to be
Eyes
funny.
is-
He wasn't like calling me like a name trying to be mean, but he was.
When
yeah.
did I call you Four Eyes?
When I had glasses on. When we first started dating, I had glasses. I had contacts. And so in the evening when I'd take my contacts out and I'd have my glasses on the bed or I'd just decide I didn't want to have them on my face, he would get so mad because I couldn't see the TV. The rather large TV. My eyes are pretty bad. And so, he used to call me Four Eyes just to try to talk me into getting laser treatment on my eyes, which I was terrified of.
This is the way I thought.
But yeah, he
I'm going
wears
to beat her into
glasses.
submission with
No.
name calling.
This is the way my brain worked. I was like, man, I've met the woman that I want to marry, the love of my life, and we'll never be able to lay in the bed at night and watch TV.
SpongeBob.
What the hell?
she's
I'm like the one thing that I was really looking forward to in this relationship, just laying in the bed watching TV at night or in the morning, and she can't do it.
Well, she put her glasses on.
I know I could do it, but I had to take all that stuff on to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, he talked me into the laser treatment. I got it done. It's
And
the
then
best
she
decision
said
Dale
the
ever
best-
made for me.
Yeah.
I've
Best
thought about
decision.
getting it.
It was a dream. I have worn glasses since I was 7, like my entire life, and yeah, it was a good thing to get talked into. The doctor was fantastic. His mom took me. She had the same laser LASIK done on her eyes, and so she took me down there in her little red Corvette, and I got my eyes lasered, and she brought me home and dropped me off at the back door, and I army crawled from the back door all the way up to my bed. I was living with Jamie Goddard at the time.
Because you can't see. You can't open
see
your
anything.
eyes.
You have goggles on, and then it takes like 24 hours for your sight to like fully come in. But
I'm nervous that something's going to happen. I'm going to be blind.
I was terrified of the same thing. But you're awake through the whole thing.
That's why I'd rather be put out, like go under, and they do it.
Well, I don't think they can. Like they need you. They need your attention.
Yeah, that's where I would.
Well, they give you a Valium, and then they put these numbing drops in your eyes, and you don't feel anything.
you
And it
smell
takes
the
30
burning?
seconds. No, I didn't smell anything.
30 seconds.
Yeah, the thing comes down. It goes.
Oh, really?
And it goes over to the other eye, and it goes. And then it's done. They flip the lenses back over. They put the goggles on you.
Yeah,
and
but
send you
like
home.
the flipping the lenses over is not part of the 30 seconds.
Yes, it is. It's done with a machine.
Oh.
Yeah, I might.
Okay.
There's like marginal room for error as long as you're strapped down too. Like you can't go anywhere.
You're really strapped in
Yeah.
hard. Like
Yeah,
your
they
head
have your
is-
head like
they
Your head
can't
is
positioned.
slammed. Yeah.
And you're like I said, they gave you drugs, so you're not really upset about anything.
Oh.
I don't like being tied down. You know how I am.
I need more than the normal amount of drugs for
yeah,
that.
well, horse tranquilizer.
Yeah.
I've thought about it. I might
You
do
would be
it.
fine. I highly recommend it.
You should do it.
You want to do it? We can both do it, Dale.
If I ever am a candidate, I'm doing it.
Oh, your eyes are just too bad. You can't.
I
do
used to have the best vision. I used to have 20/10 and sharp as a tack, freaking badass. And then around 38, 39, it started going. And so, yeah, I miss it. Because it's like playing like sim racing, right? So when I'm sitting as a sim racer, when I'm sitting in my sim rig, I got to wear the computer goggles that are basically the reader's prescription over the full lens. But it has a sweet spot, and outside that sweet spot gets blurry. But if you look here and there, everything's sharp, but all my peripheral's blurry, and I'm so used to my peripheral being perfect.
That's another word he says funny is peripheral.
Peripheral. And so I wish I could go back and get it done, or I wish I could go back to where I was. I thought, man, I miss my eyesight being as good as it was.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of moments in the day when it's annoying.
It is a gift. Thanks for mine.
Damn.
I just thought of a word. When I first moved here, I pronounced it Jeton Road.
Oh, Jeton?
Or no, I said that's how it's pronounced, right?
I don't know.
And I said
pronounced
I said Jeton Road.
Oh, Jeton. I pronounced Iredell.
Iredale.
I remember the first time I said that out loud too, because I like not from here. He just laughs his ass off at me. Like, who would know to say it Iredale?
Yeah.
That sounds wrong.
Yeah, it looks like
I don't
Iredale.
know. Iredale.
So we have another question here. Is there a sport or activity that you secretly hope your kids don't get into so that you don't have to go and deal with?
To be honest,
Any travel.
I don't want them to do the competition stuff, dance or cheer, gymnastics.
I don't want any travel.
We're going to have to do it at some capacity.
Nope. We can enjoy the
We traveled and chased you all over the country, Dale. Yes, there is a sport that's going to cost some traveling. But like the dance competitions and all that stuff, I grew up doing that. And I remember seeing the tortured soul look on my parents' face having to sit through that all day long.
Yeah.
And
well,
like,
we got
it's only
tools.
fun for 3 minutes while your kid's performing.
We got tools and things now to occupy our time. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I hope that I got some people that get, I know some friends that have kids that are in travel sports, and they're like, well, once you're in, you're in. You can't really take your kid and their dream of doing it away, right? So you continue down this path. But I want them to do sports, like ball sports. We've
tried to sign them up for soccer.
I want them
things
to try,
like that, and they don't want to have anything to do with it.
I want them to go for it, at least, try it before. And they got to do it now because it's harder to enter into that.
Skills, yeah.
Yeah, it's harder to enter into that when you're in, 7th, 8th, 9th grade, having not been in any kind of a organized sport.
Yeah.
So
being part of a team is important. Like,
make
so that
friends and learn how to work
Man,
together.
I'm eager for them to try
get a work ethic.
But I'm going to cap it at the school level. Like we'll play for our school. We'll do those things at that level like I did, but we're not going to join like this regional club and start traveling up and down the East Coast.
Well, that's like what soccer,
it's all a
softball
money
would
game.
do.
It's a big money game. They're just making money off of the parents.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong, but everything costs money. The gymnastics cost money. The singing lessons cost money.
You can do it and get the same fun experience, get the same life lessons, learn how to win, learn how to lose, all those things.
Yeah. I tried to sign Isla up to do run club after school. Like, they just have like a little kind of like, they're not running track. It's not that serious. But a lot of the people and the little girls in her class will stay and do run club after school. And she wouldn't even sign up for that. She said, please don't make me do that. So I don't think that we're going to get athletes.
I would make sure, if you can, I swam.
Oh, yeah.
Don't let your kids get into that because the swim meets are all day sometimes.
Yeah.
And let's say that you usually can be in up to 5 events, but most of the events you're done in like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So now you're just sitting there watching other kids swim, and it's all
you're trying to entertain yourself, feed everybody. It's very hard. Yeah.
It's brutal.
And swimming start early.
Yes. So if you can, don't get into swimming.
I was thinking something like soccer or
Let's
basketball.
For golf. Golf is a
boring.
sport that the girls, tennis, golf.
No.
Why?
I don't want to. I want to watch them do it and enjoy that. I don't want to watch my kid golf.
Because you're going to have to follow them around.
No, I'm not golfing it.
You can golf with them.
If they
it's a skill they learn how to do, and then we'll carry on.
Yeah, you could use a golf simulator at home.
Which we don't use.
I want it to be like soccer or basketball, like traditional high school sports.
They're girls, Ralph.
I know. I see girls play those games.
They're like petite little girls. Like
right now, they can get some physical attributes by playing some sports. They need to.
I get why you say golf, but remember, like, if they're in a tournament, that's multiple days.
Yeah, I can go with them. He might stay home.
Walking hole to hole.
Yeah.
Like,
look, I would whatever they like that we're doing, but I'm just not going to encourage golf. I don't know. I mean, golf's never had any kind of role in my life. We do have a simulator. I never mess with it. I regret it. I wish I played with it.
One of those classic sports that's not going away and that they can do for the rest of their life. They can't play basketball forever.
Great.
They can't, you know what I mean? Tennis, golf would be a good
point
sport for them to learn.
It's a good point.
For all the reasons.
Yeah.
But,
well, we'll see. They're not into it right now. Not at all.
No, they're not. They want to dance and sing and be Taylor Swift. That's what they want to do.
Dream big. Well, that's all I got for Ask Amy today.
All right. Thank you for your questions. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and check out all of the merch at shop.dirtymomedia.com. We have new beef jerky merch, Jerky Boys, and we'll see you next week.